Hey guys, Sean Bougie, surplusfundsriches.net. I want to talk to you guys about all these folks online that are trying to teach you to use an LLC in your surplus funds recovery business. Now look, I'm not a tax professional. Everyone's deal is a little different, okay? As far as their tax situation, how much they're making outside of this business, how that's going to impact that, and how you conduct yourself financially. I get it, we have typically avoided wading in on this subject. And the reason we've avoided wading in on this subject is because there's too many variables in your personal tax situation. And we really feel like you need to talk to an accountant before you make the decision as to how you want to go with that. Having said that, I want you guys to know that it bothers me that to a T, all the guys out there teaching you to use the surplus business their way, the assignment, whatever system they're using. All those guys are telling you to a T, you got to get an LLC. Let me tell you why that bothers me. One of the biggest differences between the LLC and a subchapter S, which is what I have, okay, chapter S Corp. The main difference is how earnings can be taxed. With an S Corp, you can pay yourself a salary. So obviously you're going to want to get rolling before you start doing that. I understand that. And with an S Corp, you're going to want to pay your employees like a real business, okay? If you have people working for you. And this is, by the way, why these guys always tell you to use virtual assistants, and because you can 1099 them and you don't have to go through payroll. And isn't that simple and easy? Meanwhile, you're hiring someone that isn't going to get the job done for you, okay? You have they don't have any real accountability to you. They can make up numbers, right? That's another reason why they're telling you guys to go LLC. But the tax implications are so different with a subchapter S or a chapter S corporation. I can make a salary and then have a distribution based on my profit above and beyond that. Now, it has to be a reasonable salary. If you're making $1 million in this business and you're not giving yourself a salary of $100,000, the IRS is going to go, wait a minute, you're giving yourself 20 grand a year, but you're taking a distribution of $500,000 a year, and you're doing that to avoid employment tax. And that's my point. Look, with a chapter S corp, I can make a salary, and then in the incredibly great years, the rest of the money I take out of the corporation, I can do so and not have to pay employment tax on that money. It's a distribution from the chapter S corp. That's a big deal. In an LLC, everything that you pull out of there, everything is a distribution. There is no salary. You can't put people as employees, okay? And everything, the employment tax is applied to everything. So, having said that, these guys that are rah-rahing you and saying there's a money fairy and you're going to make $4 million next year if you sign up with them, I have to wonder, if they really think you're going to make a lot of money, why are they telling you to use an LLC? Why is that? If you're going to make a lot of money, bottom line, tax-wise, 90% of the time, a chapter S corp is going to make a whole lot more sense. By the way, I do understand that you can, if you jump through a bunch of hoops, make an LLC. You can make an LLC that is identified as a chapter S corp. I get that. But why do that? Just open it up as a chapter S. Now look, again, not an accountant, okay? You need to talk to an accountant. Are you serious about working this business? Are you serious about building your own little empire here? If you are, talk to a freaking accountant. Spend a couple $100 to get your stuff in order and make the right decision. Because trust me, it's going to be harder down the road to change your mind. Keep in mind, whenever anybody gives you guys advice, that is a way to figure out where they're coming from, what they think you're going to make, how they think you're going to act, what kind of response rate you're going to get. Those people are setting you up because they realize that their system is not as powerful as it could be. Just understand that. Thanks, guys.